Hey, good morning.
Hey, good
How are
morning.
you? Can you hear me fine?
I'm doing all right. You're rather quiet. Can you talk for
Oh,
just a second to make sure the people can hear you?
oh, let's see. I wonder if the is it the right microphone I set here on Skype. Hang on a second. I can just.
Yeah, I turned you up. They
Oh,
should be
okay.
able to hear you now.
If you like, I can switch. I
Just
can
don't.
switch to the microphone on my webcam. That's a little louder, I guess. That's it.
Hmm.
Hang on. How can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Talk a little bit just so I can get the level right.
You shouldn't cut at age 14, but you well
Oh,
because he's already alive in the top right and also pretty alive in the top left.
okay.
So how's the sound now? Is it better this way?
Yeah, I can hear you better. I'm
Oh,
just getting the levels
okay.
adjusted. There we go.
You
That
gotta
looks.
teach me that for tomorrow also. Some people said that my sound was still terrible, or maybe it
Yeah,
was
there
the
were
beers.
some.
I don't know. I sounded too drunk yesterday. I was a drunken master,
There we
but it
go.
worked.
Okay.
Anyway, you killed a few stones on the right. I think the position looked like you
Yep.
captured at least 5 stones, or maybe more, probably all of them.
Yep.
And I look at the score estimator. That's the lazy cheating tool, and it said white is like 20 points ahead. His bottom looks pretty big. But right now, you don't want to lose that stone when he cuts at f18 because it's center for white to capture it.
Right.
And you don't have to try anything in the middle. Like even if he escaped with h14, his group in the top right is alive. His group in the top left will leave. So I think you should just connect f18 and try to take centers so you invade the bottom. If you invade the bottom side
Gotcha.
and you manage to get this group in the middle somehow thin, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at this m7. Maybe there's a way to attack it. You can probably get back into the game. Your territories are solid. He can't attack any of your groups, but
Right.
they are not so big. Alright, it's good he answers here. Maybe if you push once, he will answer again, he will go no B. And that can help you later in the central fights.
The the G
G11,
G11
yeah,
push.
once.
Okay.
I think he'll answer, he'll get ahead. He really wants to kill that H14.
Hmm.
Yesterday around midnight, I went on Fox to play a game against an Aidan, and I tried Moyo style. And I thought I'm winning by 30 points or something. At least that's what score estimator looked like. And in the end, I won by 2.5. I shouldn't trust that estimator, but it was a strange game.
For sure.
Anyway,
All right.
let's focus here. Huh? So,
Yeah. What's next?
how to attack this group in the middle, which is the vital point to start poking at his eyes.
Hmm. I mean, I can start at maybe 08 and threaten the cut, but he makes
Yeah, oh,
it seems pretty
yeah. Oh,
squishy.
it
Like,
is too direct, but you have this peep at L8 to push and cut the other way. So maybe you should play it at least one
yeah,
time, or maybe just go cap like K15. But probably you should test him a little bit with L8. Yeah, Tiger Mouth
okay.
Buster sounds good. L8,
L8,
yeah.
got it. I almost played L9.
Oh, you're playing a Romanian guy, I see. I recognize the flag.
Yeah, the chat was like, oh, is it Cornell in disguise?
Yeah, no, I was playing ping pong. I just got home like I don't know, 15 minutes ago. Push and cut, and I don't have 6 skill accounts. I only have done players accounts from 6, 7 down now. Actually, on IGS I have this account, which I use mostly for teaching recently, and I have another
Mm-hmm.
account, but I don't have to. I don't really have time to play on it. It's called My Master. I think I played a few games, 6 down or 6 down plus. Oh no, it's actually 6 down with a question mark because I didn't have time to confirm the rank. Okay, interesting how he resists. So if you push, push, push. Oh, you can push and then. Yeah, now you can push N9 and then go 08 and Atari. Yeah, because this way, when you push 08 and Atari, he has to give you some stuff. But you need to invade the bottom
Ah,
pretty soon. Either H3 or
okay.
E3 or C3. You gotta damage the bottom side. Yeah, now you
Gotcha.
can push Atari and capture a few stones, or 1, or the 5, the 6. Maybe those 6 are not so big. Or maybe he gives you the right side. He doesn't, so cut him. M8. And if he goes Atari, you take a stone. If he goes Atari, we'll think about something. Or go, okay, that's good. Ah, he's in trouble with everything. Wait.
Right.
You can come out, huh?
Yeah, N6, right? Okay.
So turn. If he takes 2 stones, you take 1 back. Good, we found the target. All starting with a key point at L8. And L8 it's about to die.
Okay, I see.
It's also interesting to play a move like G4 Tsuke. Here you gotta take back, yeah. And now he has to turn N4 to survive somehow. But he's not really alive in the middle. Yeah, when you're in Atari with 2 stones like that, you can always take 1 back, so you're fine. It's like the shape in the corner when you go Sun C3, then you connect under, he eventually plays C2. You will be in Atari with 2 stones, but you don't have to connect them, so the reducing sequence, it's all centered.
Okay.
So pom, go. Push, separate, L6, yeah.
Yep.
Then he turns, then you go down, then he turns, and now you keep going out. Interesting he plays like that. Because he'll have a problem in the middle, and you probably invade the bottom side naturally. Yeah, just turn. Now cut.
And do we J6?
Yeah, you have to. Atari, and then connect. Toothpaste go. Interesting. Oh, maybe now he gives you the middle. He goes Atari. No, he doesn't. So he gives you more. Probably all the right side. And then when we check the SE, connect, you'll be... I'll check in a moment. But it's bad to trust these estimators.
Yeah. They're not very good. They're the score randomizers, right?
Well, they are pretty accurate when the board is crowded. But in the early stages, they are too optimistic for both colors. They give so much points in,
For sure.
in the center usually. J3, turn.
Yeah.
You should also push once at N4. I thought he would be like 20 points here. Yeah, destroy that eye in center. And then block him J2. And then it's easy to destroy the bottom with F2 or so. But he's not yet alive, huh? Oh, let's see the score. Okay, so in case you don't kill anything, you're leading by 18 points. That's a 40 points difference from what I've seen earlier. Ah, this move. Interesting. Hang on. If you Tsuke, he goes Atari, you block, he takes 2, you take 1 back. And if you play this. I think you should start from L2. And if he goes Atari,
okay.
You block P3. Then he takes 2 stones, you take 1 back. Because if you start from O2 and you do the same thing, he will play N2, and when you connect, oh, he wants to die. Fuck. Atari you don't need, I guess. So if you play here. Wow, he dies. Yeah, just O2.
Oh, okay.
It's Tsumego time. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very good at 6 hit Tsumego. I've seen so many 6 Tsunego. I think I sent you a few.
Yeah, you did. I worked through some of them. What?
Fullback P2. Well,
Yep.
he really wants to die. Okay, you know how to kill this.
There's... I don't have to... Oh, just
Yeah.
N1, yeah. No,
No.
Starduck, I play so many games.
You win like one game when I'm watching your back, and then you lose 10, and then you win another 20 by yourself. It's okay. So how to defend here?
I was looking at just the jump at G2.
Yeah. You see, I don't even have to tell you the moves. You know how to kill now. I just point out the right direction of this attack. Well, starting up with LA was the key for success in this game.
That one was tough to find. I couldn't... That's one that I wouldn't have seen naturally on my own.
But you could also start with a cap move like J6, something to threaten the bottom side, just trying to reduce. And then play the vital point. Well, you kill the guy. You can also just resign this game and start another one. So like that, you don't take advantage of your opponent. Now you're leading by how many? 50, 100? Let's see. Oh, 67. It's a big corner. Or maybe now you can let him leave and then try to win by a few points.
Just block S4, yeah?
I wonder if this guy knows he's dead. Anyway, I don't know who he is. Okay, so now if you're... Oh, that move can probably... You can let him leave. If you play S3, he plays D7, he's happy to leave 2 points instead of minus 50. And then you can try and attack in the middle. We should do that.
Okay.
But otherwise you could kill T7, he cuts S3, you go S2, he captures, you pull back R2 and he's dead. Maybe now he sees that you showed mercy. Or maybe he thinks, wow, I live so brilliant with this Hanen connect.
Could be. So we're not looking at like E3, we're looking at...
Oh yeah, it's interesting, but if you use that J6 stone somehow, maybe you can catch the middle dragon.
Alright. So probably just play H6 is the best
Or
start.
you can think about G5 knows the Suji. And then when you cut him or you go out, his Cornel can die.
I see.
It's more sneaky. You could also just push and push again and jump, and then that's the easy way. But this is a nice move. You can use it in other circumstances too. And then once you kill this group, you let him play twice and leaves again. So you're playing some kind of ping pong here. Let's see how many points for black now. You are leading by 67 points with that group. So right now, now it's close, 4.5. But it's not clear which white group will collapse soon, so it can change. It can be 50 again. So he simply went up. You want a peep, huh? E3.
Like the E3, yeah.
Okay, you can play that one.
I was actually looking at following
gotta
him
follow
at
your
G6
ideas.
or so.
Avalanche. Ah yeah, next game you can try an Avalanche, Joseki. I know of you. Okay, what's the next move to make it?
I can actually push and cut.
But if you push and cut and
Yeah,
he
might as well.
goes...
Oops.
It's okay. If you push and cut and he goes E2, you're not going to kill the corner, but you can at least take one stone. But then you can switch back to the middle group. If you're strong enough in this area. Yeah, on this move you gotta turn or go up E5.
Mm,
So you had to go E2 to keep the pressure on the group. And then when he blocks, you could
gotcha.
Hane. Ah, okay, wait a second. But this shape is nice. So, well, he can Atari and take a stone. Wait a second, Atari, Atari. You know what? Let's ignore this one. Because even if you protect, he can link under. Unless you protect and then you have time to play F1. But you should let him play Atari and take one stone. It's no big deal. And
Okay.
threaten his group in the middle. Something like H8 or H7. Just false his eye. Yeah, H7.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, wait. So he can play Atari and connect, but we don't want to lose these two stones in a net. So how about just Kosumi, G8, and then he's forced to capture the stone. Otherwise you connect and you kill everything. So you go.
Wait,
Yeah,
G8?
diagonal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he
I
captures, he's
see.
force. And then you protect somehow so he doesn't play Atari and connect Atari or the other Atari. It doesn't help him. You connect solid H8 and he still needs to take the stuff. Okay, so he has a false eye here. And then okay, Atari from here. Take that stone. F5.
Okay. That was my instinct anyway, so that's good.
I shouldn't mention it then.
No, it's good.
You're already a solid 6Q and it's not entirely my fault.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have got here if it weren't for you, to be honest. I mean, you teaching me things.
I show you a few things, but you have to apply them in your own game, so it's okay.
Right.
I'm not here to watch every single game you play.
Very true.
So, let's see on the left side. He has an Atari and go out. I think right now you should play something towards the corner in the lower left. No, we don't kill this group. We just chase it a little bit and we let him go away. It's like with the tuna
Like,
fish. When they catch a fish which is smaller, they throw it back in the water. So you can play Hane B5, then Atari. So you connect in center, and then you try some kind of net to surround this fish in the middle. The fish is in the net for sure. But we don't want to ruin the environment on IGS, so we let him escape. I think I've seen too many National Geographic shows with the tuna fish dude. Oh, and now that you play this one, you can also Hane F1, but let the small tuna fish go out. No, you want to play a move to surround his middle. So let's see if you find that nice point.
I'm looking at E9.
Yeah, good style.
Yeah.
Now the tuna has only one eye. He's playing a 6Q shark today. Very dangerous. What happened to Hanayol yesterday? I've seen his account on 5 down losing 3 in a row. Was he drunk? How many beers he had?
I don't know.
I think he was streaming like all night. In Korean, in English, back to Korean.
I think he was only on for a few hours. I didn't get a chance to really watch his stream.
I thought he was on for long hours. Wow. 5 beers? Wow.
I can just let White connect that stone, right?
Yeah,
maybe I should just
that's
take.
nothing. I think you should play once at F1. No, you don't have to take. If he cuts, you take and you connect. But if you play F1, he will never connect under. I've seen some of his stream, but then I started playing on Fox and I wasn't really following. But I just checked his account and he had like 3 losses in a row. He had some beers in the background. There were 3 full, 3 empty, then probably all empty. And that was pretty much it. Then I went to sleep and probably he kept going. But it was already like, when I started to play on W, Baduk was like 5:30 for me. And I think he came online 1 hour later. I finished my stream 2
Yep,
hours after. And then he kept going for 3, 4 more hours. What a
Yeah.
maniac. So much energy. But he's
Yeah, he's a really fun player.
he is and he's I think he can, when he plays serious, he can be the 5 downs like 15-0 and go back to 6 down. But for some reason, he kept donating games. It happens. He was in Donatello mode. Well, if he doesn't answer this move, you take 2 stones, he captures b6 and he leaves. But I think now he's thinking how to escape the middle group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Interesting fishy move. Let him escape. Play d2. Let him connect. Because... Okay, that's an Atari. We shouldn't let him. But it's fun. He will play Atari. Connect. And later, you still have a code h1. Just for fun. Let me see the score. Are you losing now? Okay, Atari wants toggle estimate score. Just a moment. Oh, black leads by 40. How come? Ah, he thinks that group is dead. Okay. Can we kill? No beat center. C2. He had to play.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
But he leaves.
Yep.
And wait.
Yep.
You better don't die. And Hane, it's a good code threat, so you shouldn't play it right away. But what else to play? Oh, you can play b14 one time. Let's destroy a few points there. Just as an endgame technique. To see how he answers. If he goes down, then you go b12. If he plays Hane, you play Atari and then b12. And if he plays this one, you can connect under. And later b12. Or maybe later you play c13 and connect b12. So that's a good endgame to remember. Playing b14. Because it's related to a15 or c10.
Yep.
Ah, now he wants to catch you. So Atari pak. Alright, you gotta cut him. d7. He goes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta capture those.
Extend B.
B8, no? And when he turns, you block. He's in Atari in 2 moves. Well, he's got 2 more liberties. Yesterday, with that A down I played on Fox, at some point he invaded one of my corners, but that was quite a desperate invasion. He tried to set up a call, but he didn't manage, and in the end it was some kind of semi where I had a double call. So I had to play a few moves inside, but I captured a large group, so I think he missed the double call. And that probably won the game for me. But we played 5 minutes each, 20 seconds, so it was a gamble, but anything can happen in those games. So we let this guy escape everywhere, and now he wants to hurt you. Let's see if you push, and he pushes an Atari, and he blocks. Dangerous. And if you no B, he protects. Ah. You gotta save the 3 stones, huh? H10.
It is H10, okay.
It's ugly, but it works. Oh yeah, that was the game. The one I won by 2.5. If you look in my on my Fox account, which is Egoski or Igoski, is the last game in the list. I lost 5 in a row, then I managed to win 1 after all. Oh, which move to play?
I can just Atari
D8.
the 2 stones.
Atari D8, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had an illusion and I thought I'm winning by 30. Probably the Moyo gave me this kind of hallucination that it's so big. And center is never as big as it looks. Mirage. C9.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see how's the game now. Estimate. Wait. Okay, now you're leading by solid 21 points, but hang on.
I think I'm just gonna come out with the stone.
Save that guy. And then, yeah. You could push actually, then Atari, then connect. Because like that you can connect now, but it's fine. You're leading by 20 points, but you should capture E1, very sneaky, in order to start the code H1. Let's do that, just capture. Let's see if the guys go back, if he goes back and connects H1. If he doesn't sense the danger, then he deserves to lose big. We let him escape so many times. No, we gotta kill him. H1. Time to punish. He just doesn't get it. And now as a quadrant you play B1 in center.
Oh, right.
That's why you don't have to play it too early. We let him go away so many times. This is a very stubborn tuna fish.
Yes.
He's back in the hook.
He's just really hungry for the type of bait we have. He's been starving. It's the only source of food for him.
Nice.
This keeps coming back.
Oh, Atari. Wait a second. Fuck. Okay, answer this. But I was thinking to capture K1, let him take 3 stones and then the middle fish will die. But it hurts my eye to lose those 3. So just play B1. I want to use this quadrant. Maybe now he connects H1 and lets you capture B3. One more stone. Pressure on white. 10 seconds. 7. He's losing on time.
Yeah.
He should change his flag. What a Romanian coward. I can't believe. You should click resign.
There it is.
Oh! He clicked resign.
He resigned.
Okay. Good spirit. You better resign than losing your time when you're so dead. But anyway, it was fun how you came back in this game. Let's see the beginning a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Let me open a review. Start review.
Okay, play some classic Joseki. Oh, wow. And then some brutal fight. I see. And Seki. And then he died. Amazing.
And then he didn't die.
Well, he died and he escaped and he died. His Seki died, huh? Yeah, okay. Now I see how you got that corner. Yep. Oh, and then he came back. Okay. Let me find you. Is the review up?
It's a pretty exciting game. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I told you. It looked like a ping pong game.
Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth.
Alright. So, I mean, let's see what happened in that top right. So it started Komoku. Okay, all good. He attacks stop for a second. You don't have to react R5 right away here. He's very aggressive. First of all, he didn't even have to attack this corner. He better attacks at P16, but that's another story. And right now, you should take the top left corner. Something like D16. Because like that you have 2 corners and a half. But okay, now you reacted R5 locally. It's always nice to ignore your opponent. Try to Tenuki more, now that you're a 6Q. And instead of playing O4, you can try a modern style like playing R8, he goes down and then you extend N3. And O4 it's usually O3. If you want to play, yeah, this one he goes down S6. Then you jump N3 instead of O3. Two-space jump. Then he, yeah,
Oh wow.
you
Okay.
can try that. Then he plays Q10. You approach R12. That's very modern Joseki. You approach R12. Anyway, you wanted to play something from that direction. R12, it's an interesting move here, trying to connect under. So he will split S10. Then you can play one exchange that I see a lot in KG games, but I don't really understand why he plays it right away. It's P9. Maybe he just wants to see how his opponent reacts. And against P9, usually white has to go Q9. But without that exchange, you're fine also. Anyway, with this move, he can create other cut threats, like playing P7 and so on. But he just leaves it like that. And now you take the empty corner,
Okay.
D16. So you played all these exchanges. It's similar to what happened in the game, because you played the normal Joseki and then you played R13, but he was center and he took the top left corner. But like this, you took center and you got the big point first. And that
Gotcha.
changes the game. All right, back to the original game. That's modern style. Think about R8 right away. But actually, you don't really need R13 as a reflex move. I know you play R13 and most of the time they just go up P11 and then you play somewhere else. But sometimes they don't. And actually, in
Right.
this case, you want him to play R14, so he forces you to play P17. So if you go D16 and he goes R13, you take the Shimari, and again, you have like two corners, actually three, and he's got one and one side. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can let your opponent take that point. It helps you. Alright, so he took that point, he didn't answer, he split, that's okay. He approached, but his approach is not so great, because you already have R13. So he should do something about the left side, like attacking C13 and so on. And in the top, he should approach around O17. He doesn't have to come too close, because you already have a strong shape. So now you punish him for a while. Okay, he cuts, you go down, he wedges, you play Atari. Okay, wait a second. Now, instead of this Atari, you should play R15. Just no B.
Oh,
And then
okay.
he has to cut. But we gotta check a ladder. Okay, he has to cut N8, N18, yeah. Then you connect P18, because if you take the stone, it's double Atari. He can't ladder, right? If he ladders, how the ladder comes. Oh, you have C10, so the ladder doesn't work. He has to no B, M18. But in this case, you go R18, capture that stone, so the corner is big. And he has to play another move in the top, so you don't start moving, like L16. Some kind of net. But it's still ugly.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he plays M16, but this is good. Anyway, playing here, you have quadrants like M15, and if he goes M16, you can also go N15, so you play two more forcey moves to threaten to come out with that stone. But now you can approach C14, he needs to protect, then you approach C6, and when he never answers on the right side, you should jump in at R8 pretty soon. Yeah, now C6 or C7. He probably defends again F3. And then boom, invasion on R8. So he has the top, a corner, a group with problems now. You're fine. It's a nice top right corner. But I think your variation was a little bit wild, but the result pretty good for back in a few moves.
Yeah.
Until you die with half of the second, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so you cut. I don't even think you need to cut. You can, but it's okay, yeah, cut him. You could also play S16, he pulls back and then you jump. Ah, yeah. But okay, you cut, he went down. All right, you extend it. Oh, wait. Yeah, you kill him very nice. And he can't, yeah, it's good. And he played a peep. Okay. Oh, this cut is probably too much. You can try it, Suji.
Okay.
You should just play attach S11. Or push and Hane. Push R12 and Hane. Because you just want enough liberty so you can kill those 3 stones in the corner. If he cuts, then you cut and you come on top. So he doesn't cut. He either Nobi or he Hane S10. And if he Hane S10, it's tricky. You can push like R12. You can also pull back and then cut him. But here he can block. He has to stand. Q15, then you push. q12, and then you cut him. So he plays p12, you cut p11, he has to nobi, o12, and then you connect on the right side, t12, and he has to do something. He's got too many cutting points. You can push one more.
Gotcha.
No, it's enough. And then he needs a move like s9 or something, otherwise you cut and go out. So you created enough Ag. You have plenty of liberty, so that those 3 stones are dead as it stands. And now you're center. You just play somewhere else. c6, c14,
Gotcha.
whatever. All right. Oh no, here he protects r9, hanging connection, not s9. That's too ugly because like that you push, you go out, yeah, this shape, tiger mount. That's usually good. Eyes and connection in the same time. All right, back to the game. How the Seki happened. I cut, okay. Ooh, okay. Wait, so you Hane. You can go for the Seme without the Hane. You can just Hane in the corner, T17.
Okay.
And you win the Seme. He can go Atari Q19 once you connect, but then what? Because if he plays T18, you just connect and then you have a snapback. So here you just connect. If he goes T18, you connect. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And he needs to play S19. And when he plays S19, you don't cut right away. You play a hanging connection, M18. And he's got 2 liberties. You can Atari, but if Atari, he goes Atari on the outside, he gives you the corner and he captures 1 stone. So you better play this one. And when he plays S13, you can, yeah. No, M18 you play. The other tiger mount. Yeah.
Okay.
And then even if he goes S13, you can ignore. You still have 3 against 2. So you didn't need, moves like S12 because you want to come out with the 2 stones in the middle and threaten from the outside. For example, if you play P10, next you have Q9, and you threaten to enter the right, so you have a better fight in the middle.
Gotcha.
But it was still spectacular how you killed the Seki for a while.
Yeah, too bad. I left a little.
You went back too much. So he played the Hane. Okay, when he played this move, the Peep, you can already play S16 to remove a liberty, so you connect effectively. Yeah, instead of R14, but R14 is fine. You can go S16. It's just an idea, so you know how to fight in other games because it tightens the liberties, and when he pushes, you're connected, right? So he has only 3 liberties now. It's pretty solid, huh? And when he turns, Nobi, Hane, you make life, and you're fine. All right, let's see the Seki. Okay, you Hane. Oh, wait. And now you played S14. S14 doesn't give you so many liberties, yeah. You can go down.
Gotcha.
That cut is strange. Instead of S14, you can go down T12. So when he blocks, you can make eyes directly. You play if he blocks. So you make 2 eyes and then you don't worry about the cement. If he doesn't block, he will play probably T16. You can block, and then you make a big eye. So he has to Hane, to kill that shape locally, or he needs to play S14. Yeah, let's say he tries S14. Then you go.
Oops, wrong one.
He can try that too. Now you just go S13, and he comes down to the first line, T14, and then you also go down T16, and that way you have a big eye, like 11 liberties. He has to play 1, 2, 3. Then you take plus the outside. You have lots of liberties, and he's got only like 3, because he needs to take to remove T17, which is a common liberty, and then he has only 2. So it's an easy semi, and more effective because you force him play inside your territory. So it's no Seki, nothing, just clean kill. This is why it's good to solve those problems. I'll send you more. more homework is coming.
Oh no! Yeah. No, that's fine.
You're in a holiday now. Oh, okay, so yeah, you made an eye. Okay. Yeah, you took that, you went down, you played inside, very good. You could take the call first and then
yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
Because if he answers, you don't play inside, you win tempo. Now R8 it's a bit too late, but it worked, huh? You killed.
Yeah, it worked.
Amazing. Oh, and he jumped there. He had to jump S9. So this guy didn't want to leave, it seems.
No.
Push and cut, there is good jump. Okay. Oh, you have a better move. You could start from T10, Kosumi. It's much nicer because then next
okay.
you have Atari. So if he plays that, when you tighten a Liberty, it's down to 2. And if he doesn't play anything, just Atari and take him. Okay, but in the end, and like this, you don't allow him set up a coin step in steps. Because if you play S10 in Hihane, you block and then he can fight that kind of ko for a while. Like that, no chance. Anyway, that's just a small detail. So, yeah, you're going out, take away Liberty. Oh, he took his own Liberties. You could take the core right away. But it's fine. Yeah, when he pushed R10, you don't have to block. You take the core and then it's finished. But anyway, he can't do anything. So he plays some desperate Ataris. And then you double Atari, very good. Take. Alright. Oh, wait. I think it's...
Then I just got a little too greedy.
You can play Atari from the other side. The reason is, even if you don't kill the group, when you play Atari from the outside, when he connects, he's in an empty triangle. It's so painful. Already that shape, M15, L14, M14 looks terrible. And then you're on the outside. So even if you don't kill the group, with the stones on the outside, you have some potential in the middle. But if you play on the inside, L14, and the stone dies, then it's a minus. But it shouldn't die. You still kill him faster, no? Because you just take a stone at T level and he's in Atari with everything. Oh, okay, wait. You shouldn't push here. Now that you started the fight, you should go out with the guy in the top. So instead of playing K12, you should extend K14. When you cut,
okay.
So if you extend there, even if he turns in the middle, okay, and now, wait, Atari. Oh, right now you should cut him. J13 and then go out. He will collapse soon. Yeah, and then go out with L15. What can he do? When he goes Atari, you turn with Atari and then you cut him. When he Ataris again, you play one Atari and then you cut him right away. Or you can play another Atari. You don't even have to cut him, sorry. You just turn K16. Now he has to play Atari in the middle, N14 you connect, and he needs to play another move to leave locally. Something like N16, otherwise he's just dying. And then you come out with a stone at H13. That's why you don't play a second Atari, because you want to escape with that guy too. And then he's in trouble. Yeah, you don't want to give him a Ponuki in the middle. H13, you go out. Then he's in trouble with those 4 stones, and another group, and this group on the right. Everything seems to die for white. But he has 4 solid points out of on half of the board. He managed 4 points, but the rest is all dead.
For sure.
So he invested 60 moves to make 4 points. Good guy. He should play pass several times and build more. Anyway, go back. I start being and sounding arrogant. Too much streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Too much winning, right?
Yeah. So Atari, jump, and then you die? Or kill? Yeah, push is good. Push again. He goes Atari, connect. Looks so fun. Okay, fun. Oh, here you need to pay attention. Nice. There's a move, God. But actually, okay, yeah. You need to take the code T. Yeah, oh, and now he leaves. But he could play Atari anytime. He does. You play that. But you shouldn't play that. You should start the call T11, remove the group, and then go for the kill. Because you play inside, he goes Atari and he makes twice. So it's like you're wasting quadrants.
Yeah, very true, very true.
But I guess the chat was distracting you. That's why you played that move.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I did.
I see. Now I see how he went back to life. But you have to, because he doesn't answer any threat now. All right.
Right, exactly.
I see what went wrong here. Okay, then you don't need to take that, you do.
And then I didn't see the connected die here. Yeah.
But you can push and cut. Of course, he will Atari and take 2 stones. No need to answer. You can answer only when he captures the 2 stones.
Oh,
you're fine already. You're Sente. But you're giving back a lot. So you were killing half board, and all of a sudden he's 20 points ahead. Ouch. How generous.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, yeah.
What can I say? What can I say?
We can see that. And then
And then
yeah.
this is about the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
time that
But
you came
you
in.
took a stone, and you shouldn't take here instead of capture. It's better to play p4. The difference is anyway you capture the stone. I mean after Atari, when he goes Atari, it's better to play p4 for two reasons. One, he doesn't have any other code trader because when you capture, he can still throw it.
Right.
And then if he plays Hane n4, you can resist with Hane n3 because now you're stronger. But if you capture the stone when he Hane and you block n3, he goes Atari, Atari, and something. So you gotta go down. So
Gotcha.
for the later follow-up, it's better to have this solid position. Sometimes it's good to take right away, sometimes connect, sometimes go Nobi, but it always depends on the given position. So need to pay
Sure.
attention. I've seen
Makes
I've
sense.
seen the rest. Yeah, the peep
Yeah, I
late
think.
got him. Oh, okay, he played the Tsuke. Oh, and in the top left area, this time you don't have to play the normal Joseki C17 because you're already strong in the top. Go back a few moves. So instead of playing Sansan C17,
Yep.
go back two more moves. Because you don't want him to do to get the base on the left. Go back a few more. Yeah. So instead of C17, you can play C16, or you can jump out E14, let him defend in the top, and then capture this stone on the left. He needs to play something like F17 here, and then you can slide. You can slide B16, and after he blocks the corner, you take the stone in yeah. So this is better because left side is more interesting for both black and white. Another
Gotcha.
option is
Okay.
to go C16 and crosscut. Let's check that variation, and then you can start another slaughter. Yeah, this. And now he has to extend E17, because this time it's more interesting to focus on the left than the top. In the top, you already have J17, so for him to build something there, it's also not so interesting.
Wait.
E17, yeah, yeah,
E16?
yeah. This is sorry.
Okay.
And now B17 Atari, he goes out, and you play a hanging connection B15, which has the target to capture him at D18 next, but also gives you ice.
Mm-hmm.
Now he will turn B18, and here you have two options. You can block, or you can play D15. But of course the block is sent A18, but you don't always have to play it, because when you play a move like D15, you can start using the edge of D17. So even if you let him
Gotcha.
Atari, you push, or you play nose Tetsuji or jump or something, and then you have more
Okay.
power towards the left side. So
Aha.
yeah, and on the bottom you could play moves like K5 or Tsuke G4. When you feel or when you feel behind, you gotta start complicate things like with a move around K5, you're looking at the bottom to reduce it with a follow
Mm-hmm.
up at J3 or some kind of Tsuke to mess up the position, or those vital points
Okay.
L8 and separate. The idea is to separate K3 from M7 somehow, so you complicate the whole board position. But yeah,
Gotcha.
it was a good game overall. Some mistakes on both parts, but in the end, white collapsed. So
Yep. For
no,
sure.
C3. Well, yeah, if you play C3 right away, right now, I mean, after you finish the top fight, he will block D3. He will connect. He becomes much stronger, and then it's harder to yeah. Let's say you play C3, so he plays D3. You go down at B5, Hane. Then he can go C4, B4. Yeah, well, you reduce instant then. It's hard to say it's bad, but you lose the option of trying to mess up the position more. Yeah, so he plays here. And now it's a bit tougher to invade. H3 won't work anymore. You want to mess up the position with moves like K5, or what happened in the actual game when we started L8, and oh, yeah, it's difficult to make it leave because he's already strong. Good. Even strong players can learn, huh? From
Yeah.
a 6Q mega slaughter. Nice. Let's start a new one.
Okay.
I'm in killing mode today, but we let the tuna fish escape. If it's a small fish. If it's a big one, 100, yeah. It, how strong is say I?
I think SAI's What are you, SAI? Are you like 2 Dan, or are you higher than that? I can't remember.
Sudan, it's already strong. Took you OGS?
2Q OGS.
Okay.
Oh.
That's still
Well,
good.
my opinion
Good.
of SAI
Uh-huh.
just dropped a lot. No, just kidding.
Still good enough. Still
just
good enough to follow.
just a 2Q. Jeez.
Mm. So he's at the level you should reach in about, let's say, 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Oh my gosh.
Four
All
weeks,
of you
four
have such
months.
high expectations.
Well, if you play that much, how many
My goal is to get
how many games you play a week?
like, oh, I
You
play
play at least 20?
probably 30 a week, probably,
It's not,
between Go Club and online.
it's not bad. It's pretty good. Well, I play how many rated games these days? Maybe like 5, 6, I don't know, less than 10 a week. I used to play 30, 40 every day. In the
Oh,
early
wow.
2000s, I was a maniac. I was playing on IGS day and night. I remember once, I think I played like 3 days in a row, and I was at the university in the computer lab, and at some point I fell asleep. I was playing some, I don't know what it was, some, I don't know, Taiwan Taipei player, like 5 in the morning, and I was waiting for him to move, and I fall asleep with the mouse in my hand, and the lady who was cleaning the place woke me up. She said, "Oh, it's time for you to leave and take a nap." I think 72 hours in a row I was playing Go without sleeping, just drinking beers. And
Oh, wow.
that was my early 20s. What a maniac! But that's
I'm
how
not
you,
capable of doing that.
me neither. Nowadays, if I stay up till like 2 in the morning, I'm dead for 3 days in a row.
Exactly, yeah. Well, we started a game, we're on move 5, and my opponent stopped playing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
there we
I
go.
see you.
That's a
But
weird
I
move.
remember coming back. I think that was the time when I discovered IGS, and I really wanted to go up. And at some point, my rank was high enough so I get to challenge Chochikun, and I was playing a few games against him, 1-1, 1 minute 25 moves, and he killed me all over the board. It was so good. I didn't even know I'm playing Chochikun. I found out like 1 year later, but quite an experience. I knew it was a top pro. I just didn't know who. I think I told you this before already. But this is what
Yep,
happens
yep.
with old people. They repeat the stories. So,
It's so funny because I'm just a little bit older than you, so.
really? Wow.
Yeah. I turn 40 in August.
Wow. For 40, you play a lot. Congrats.
Let's see. Here we go. So
So,
the
so
modern
from now
style
on,
is to actually play
from now on, I
R9.
have to call you Sir Daniel. Especially when
No,
you
no,
become
none
a
of
dumb
that.
player. I would say, oh my God.
None of that.
All right. So,
Modern style is R9, right?
well, y- y-
It's a little too
it's
far.
a bit too far, yeah. Some
Yeah,
bots
okay.
would play that, but humans sometimes they do it, but it depends. Yeah, playing solid like this, it's just proper.
Um,
Yeah,
just
that's
making
calm.
composure.
I didn't follow what happened in the first few moves. Let me see. Ah, he speed directly. Okay, you attack him. Q15. Some kid the other day told me that Q15 is a bad move already because all the bots are playing R15, but I still don't believe. If the move was played for 4,000 years, it should still be okay for a while.
For sure.
And yeah, instead of playing Q14, you could try some more fancy moves like R6 and then do the hanging connection and combine it with a Kakari. But anyway, it's fine. Oh, he didn't continue the Joseki in the top because he doesn't like J17. It feels a bit flat, and H16 can be evaded. But you should play H17 to see how he reacts. Punish him right away. So the plan is
Like
to
right
become a one-down
now?
player before you reach 40. And
No. That would be amazing, but no. I'd like to get to 1 or 2Q by the end of the year.
uh-huh. When I started,
And we'll see how that goes.
I was like in the ninth grade, already 14 years old, and my plan was to reach one down when I finish high school. But I managed to do it like 1 year before. Anyway, it was still slow. But back in the day, there was no internet. When I found internet, I could jump 4 or 5 levels in 6 months, playing 30, 40 games a day. But before then, it was difficult. Nobody to play with, no study material. But I was still kind of a maniac to improve. So age 17 here. I remember that after like 11 months, I went up to 1, 2Q, and then I got in the route. For 2 years, I couldn't break through. It was 1, 2Q all the time. From like 15 to 17. And then I broke the barrier and beat all the 5-dan players in tournaments. For a while.
Yeah, I have a friend who's in that one Q rut right now.
I think my psychological barriers were... I don't... Oh, wait. Why I don't see the moves? Ah. Okay. I missed... I thought... Okay. Now I see. Alright, so you played... Hang on, let me replay. You played G3, he entered, you push, he hane, you turn. Okay, you took Sente, jump, protected, H17, block. Okay, now I'm back to the game. Fine. Ooh, you should surround that top group. I really enjoy my 11Q days. In that time, I felt like I'm the strongest player in the world. I knew Atari, Seki, all kind of... Oh no, you had to play G16, Kosumi.
Oh, okay.
This is tricky.
Oops.
I think it's nice when you feel you can beat all the 13 Qs and you're good. Once you become a dumb player, it starts to be more tricky. Because you realize you know so much and still so little. F14 Hane.
Okay. And Nobi E14,
Right,
yeah?
Yeah, surround him. So he shouldn't really ignore the Joseki move, I think. Oh, if you push and you block, how is... you should block right away, huh?
Yep.
Otherwise he connects under. He can leave, but it's small. Exactly the surrounding game. Now you can kill. Let's see this 2-mego. You have to play 1, 2, 3 moves. You gotta read ahead and it's done. Start with a vital point. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's 2 vital points for eyes,
Yeah,
so probably the outer one is better.
Which one? Well, the thing is, if you play the other one, it's E16 or which?
Yeah, I was looking at the outer one at E16.
The push, but he will give you 2 stones and make life with F19, so...
So I gotta take F19 first.
And then, if he plays E, you connect under. If he separates G19, then you push E16 and then he's got only 1 eye. Gotcha. That's like those go puzzles. Okay, interesting move. But he can still try something. So you gotta pay attention. Because if you connect under, actually he can go G16 and make another eye. So G16 first to threaten to force him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're good. And now F16. So he has 1 eye. Because if he plays C19, you play E19. If he plays E19, you play C19. He plays all the quadrets. Wasting quadrets like that. So it's really important to play a lot, in fact. More than watching games. And I think like 70% of the time you spend playing Go. Oh, he died Gote. We should also play a Gote just to compensate for his Gote. But I don't feel like what can you do in the lower right corner?
I can slide in there, or I can put some pressure with like R8.
Yeah, slide is good. Q2 or invade San, but you gotta check a ladder. Try San R3. It's not a move you play all the time. But if you play R8, it's like a 4 points jump, and then he goes Q2 and he makes a 15 points corner. And here you got two
Right.
options. One is to Hane Q2 and play out all the Joseki. The other one is to play R4. And then Hane Q2 and connect and so on. And
R4
yeah,
seems
R4,
simpler.
R4 is the, but R4 is played a bit more often. Anyway, it's good because you play Q2 and connect. Then you play O2. Then you go up O4 because you got the ladder going on. Probably you don't see which ladder I'm talking about, but it will come up soon. So O2 before you leave. And that way, no. And that way, his group, this R6, is not really looking good. Now O4, that's a key point. And then he needs to protect P5, and then you leave on the right side. And when he wants to extend, he will realize R10 it's on the way. And the way to leave is S4, not S5 and connect. Because when you play S4 and he goes S5, you leave in the corner, but it gives him an empty triangle, and you can still take away his eyes at S7. But when you play S5 and he blocks and you leave, then he can jump R8, and that's some eye space. Anyway, right now black has to go something like N6, and then you jump L4. So you build territory, you took away the corner, and he's still on the run. Win-win situation for white only. Ooh, the cut.
Interesting.
But this cut, you should Atari first. D15. And this cut is actually no longer interesting because we don't care about ladders anymore. But he's just desperate to do something against the top group.
Yep.
So this was the more severe variation to take away the corner with R4 and so on. Oh, he extended, but you can capture 3 stones, and then his cut makes no sense. But you shouldn't capture, actually. You should just play K6.
Whoops.
You could, anytime. But you can just, yeah, okay, fine. All right. Wow. El Angulo learned something about this fight in the corner. He should pay per $5 to Daniel.
Absolutely.
Now, you can attack his P5 group by playing Keima M6. He didn't play that move. So you play that move, you start to grow the Moyo to sky, and you put this is like a vital point for both colors. And he needs to do something, R8 or leave. Aha, and now T2, you gotta leave, otherwise he pushes Q1, it's that shape. And then he's still not alive, he has to extend on the right. Ooh, so painful. He almost fought off the board with that move. Second line. But he can leave now, it's okay. How about you're pretty strong here and you want to see how he reacts at C8 invasion. And if he fails, then you either kill one stone or the other one or build a Moyo. It's just entertaining.
So I can actually just Nobi, but I can
No,
also
you can
Hane.
Hane and Atari, but which? Nobi, it's too kind, too generous. You don't want to do that. You want to cut him and make a Ponuki because then he will connect under. So either, wait, tak.
It's gotta be D9, yeah?
It can be D7. So if you D9, he cuts you Atari, he goes out, you connect, he takes a stone. No, try D7. It's more interesting because he will cut, you play Atari, he will go out, then you connect, and then his C10 is hurt. Or he cuts, you play Atari, he Atari under, you capture. So Atari on the other side, D9. But usually, he knows this Atari, but this is wrong. Just take Ponuki. And then he needs another move, otherwise you have a ko. You have that kind of ko that I played against the 7 Dan on Tai Gem and I lost the game. And that's the kind of ko you don't want to lose. But, oh, wow. He wants to push and cut here. So let's see if we can counter this move somehow. Pak. Atari, and boom. Just attach M4. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the plan. El Angulo is right. But actually you got like 2 sides. And you can still cut him and even connect. Ooh, that's painful. Alright, this move is gotten. So how about you just play B9? And then we teach him something cute. And in this case, you don't fight the ko, you just connect. And then you let him decide what to give away. And connect. You don't need to fight the ko. In some cases, you just fight the ko, and it's a very big ko. You don't lose anything, Oh, okay. Now you can go out. B10.
Mm-hmm.
Surround what? The two stones? They will die anyway. Don't worry. Push again. This L3 group is destined to die by on his own. I know you can surround like J4 or push again or something, but look what happened on the left side. Those four stones are floating. They will die too. And when they try to escape, you get so strong in the middle that the two stones on the bottom will die naturally. Yeah, nice move. I was about to mention it, but I didn't have the cut and kill.
Okay.
I was thinking the other cut, but anyway, this is good. And now turn E12. Take the 4. Take this profit first. The top.
Oh,
It's good. This is good.
other.
Yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
I wonder if he sent it to play C2 and connect. Uh-huh. Wait. So now he's approaching the bottom side, which means you should take some action here against L3. Probably push one more time because he can turn L4. And then your group becomes kind of thin.
Gotcha.
I wonder if we can kill the right side starting from S9. Oh, wow. The cut doesn't work, so you got a Hane on top. K5, he will no be. Then you move the base, J2, J3, then surround everything. J2 it's important because it's good timing to play this kind of move. And go up, J3. So you're taking away the base instantly. And now, let's see how can we surround this group and kill it. This is a critical moment of the game. You gotta spend some time. Pak, Atari. I think you need to play Kosumi, huh? Not so easy. I mean,
Are you looking at J6
yeah.
or?
Because if you go H6, he turns, or he will attach G4. That's pretty center for him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, J6 should be okay.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what? He can play O1 and keep pushing and connect on the first line. What the shit escape? O1, N1, M1, all. Uh-huh. Okay, but that's not an I. Ah, okay, he cannot play that anymore. Play N3. And then when he plays O1, you can block. He plays so wrong because when he goes out, it's a ladder. Boom, boom, boom. It goes in the Kosumi. Ah, he played that just to play this one center. How you connect? And it still doesn't work.
I'm looking at just K6.
K6, yeah. This is what we do. We push him towards the wall on the left.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's a good move. Hane once. H7.
Yep.
Then kill all. But the kill, it's a bit tricky. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Oh, no, it's not.
No longer tricky.
Not tricky anymore. Yeah, just cut him. I thought this guy can resist more. Now he's trying. Okay. Hane, Atari, Pak. I think if you Hane under, he will cross cut. And if you Hane on top, he cuts, you go down. He goes down, you go here, Atari. Can he connect to the left? But you can take, actually. Then capture. Ooh, he makes me read. That's rude. I think it works to play both moves, F2 or F4. But I'll go for F2. Maybe he dies in the corner also. Because if he goes back to F4, you play E2, then you have Hane C2, then you have Hane B1, and all of a sudden the left side is down to one eye. Aha, he heard me. Good. Nice guy. He cooperates. Like the 7 down on W, Baduk. E2. So, wait, that's a bit dangerous.
I can just block, or should I take a free move like H4 first?
H4 is good. Yeah. But yeah, block and cut. You have to.
Yep.
But we have to see the liberties. If you block and cut Atari, he pushes, you cut. Ah no, you're fine. Are you? Yeah, you're okay. No danger with those 4 stones on the left side. They lose liberties. Okay, wait. Yeah, so now e6.
Mm-hmm.
Cut him. Then you should do this c2 and everything in the corner, but probably he will. Connect. Anyway, if he tries the semi, this group seems to die faster. He has an interesting move. H, okay. Oh wait, something dangerous. He can push and cut. No, you're fine. Whoa. Wait a moment.
It's just a ladder, yeah?
No, you don't want that, because the thing is,
Oh, right.
he comes out and then he has double Atari. So you got Atari. Oh, very sneaky. Yeah, you need to go out H8. But then you have to pay attention because he can push and snap back. So, how about we double Atari? He connects. Oh, you take 2 stones. Then we gotta kill the left. Ah, hang on. Push and this, Atari take. Then he takes here. Alright, yeah. Okay, you have to. So G6 and capture 2 stones. Then harness C2. Oh, then capture 1 stone. And now it's no more snapback because when he pushes, you take the group on the bottom. And he can save the 4 stones, but he loses the big part. Atari. What? Ah, okay. Connect. Then he still has 2 liberties. But anyway, on the left side you can play C2. Then you can Hane. Oh, this is wrong. No, you can push, and when he cuts, you take the 4 stones too. He should play the other move, because to set up the snapback. Now, if he cuts, you just Atari.
Yep.
He had a chance to leave, but messed up. Block under, and it's still the same damage summary. And teach him Atari. Good. Three groups died here without attacking directly.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the end of that.
Good run. Alright. But this was a 7 kill. I just realized. Easy peasy, huh? Anyway, it's good to remember this thing at R3, R4. Because normally, if you just Hane, you give him the chance to... You can load this in review for a second, just to look at this corner.
Sure.
If you play... Yeah, there are 2 variations, 2 Josekis, which are actually played a lot. So it's good to know them. And then if you learn those variations by heart, every time you have the situation on the board, you think about which option to choose according to the overall position.
You're just skipping to R3, R4?
Oh yeah, just a second. So, let me know when the game is up.
Yeah, it's up.
Alright, just a moment. I see. Oops.
I just skipped to
Yeah.
R3.
Okay. So, if he pushes Q3, which he did in the game, and you go Q2, now instead of R4, R4 was very good in this particular position. Now he can play R4.
Mm-hmm.
This is one way. Then you play S2. He goes Atari.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because you want to stay connected to O3. He goes Atari as S3.
Right.
And then connect. Just a moment. Okay, and then he extends R8. Okay, this is a little bit over-concentrated for black, but compared to the game, you're low in the corner and he has a base on the right side. And from R8 he can evade R12 and so on. So it's much safer for black. The other way, this looks a bit uncomfortable for black, but still okay. Now the other way he can play, you play Q2, the same, and he can block P2.
Yep.
instead of turning R4. You connect. So you give him these two choices. He can choose whatever. Okay, P3. Then you gotta jump S. He has to connect. You go K minus 5. The classic Joseki. He blocks on top, R5 this time. He doesn't play S5, S6 because you push and cut and he's in trouble. You push S6. And he leaves the position like this on the right. And he just Hane O4. And then if you want to build more on the right side, you play R7, but he doesn't care. He Hane once. R7 Hane. Well, you don't play it right away. You can probably play K3, but let's say you do. Then he goes Q7. You extend. And now he can attack you J3 or K3. So compared to the game, this is way better for black, right? Because on the right side, anyway, you live in the corner with R4, R4, R3, and everything. And now you make a few extra points here, S7, S8, S9, but you give everything on the bottom, all that potential. So
Gotcha.
These are the options for black. And that's why it's interesting to play R4. He blocks, you do all the stuff, and then you go O2 and you go up. And in case he resists and he tries to kill the corner, you cut him Q5. And that's a nasty fight. But you had the ladder because you're strong in the top left. So it's more just perfect. Good.
Interesting.
I hope you learned something today.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
Good.
Wow.
So now you're 4Q now. Good. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Only.
And then,
yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for the lesson.
On Thursday, so I will be away 1 week, and we gotta skip the week when I'm at EGC, and we'll meet after, but we'll talk about that. And tomorrow I'll be on TaiGem, and maybe before the session I can buzz you for 5 minutes to see how's the sound going with the noise gate and everything. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have a good session from now on. Kill Hanayon if you meet him in a, especially when you try challenge him for an even game.
That's never gonna happen. I'll never beat Hanayon in this year at
least. he's the target. All right.
Oh dear.
Okay, have a good one.
Right.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, talk to you later. Bye. Just like I like to remind everyone, be sure to support Cornel. He's on Twitch at CornelGo. If you'd like to get lessons, his lessons are pretty reasonable. They're very, very, very valuable. Connect with him either on Twitch or through KGS and IGS as Cornel, and also I think he has his email address on his Twitch account if you want to email him directly. As I like to say, if you like this content and want to support it, I do appreciate your donations, your bits, your cheers, your subscriptions help. All that stuff helps. I do pay Cornel for his time. So if you'd like to keep this content going, continue to support. And as always, I am happy enough with just you guys tuning in, talking with each other, talking with us, asking questions, and hanging out. That's something that's worth more than I can actually express to you, is having these online relationships and hanging out with you all and playing Go. It's a great time. So again, support Cornel on his channel, support this content on my channel any way that you're comfortable with, and yeah, we'll keep doing this.